Okay, starting in a seated position. If you have a block and you want to put it under your hips, go for it. We're not going to be here for very long, but make sure that you're comfy. And then let your hands rest on your thighs and lift your spine, root to crown. Allow your eyes to soften. And then breathe. And just notice what you bring onto your mat today. What do you bring physically? Like, how does your body feel? What do you bring mentally? Are you distracted or are you like really fully committed? And don't judge it, just be an observer. Emotionally, how are you feeling? How's your day so far? And then all of those things together, like our physical being, our emotional being, our mental capacity and distractions, together that creates our general state of being, our whole body, mind together. And that state of being fluctuates constantly. And this practice gives us the opportunity to observe that without necessarily feeling like you need to change it. So this idea that we come onto our mat perfect as we are is true. It's real. You're perfect as you are. And then we're just going to find what else is happening in here and discover this person. You're not here to fix yourself. You're already perfect. Last breath here. Good. Come around to your hands and your knees. Root your hands down, knees under your hips. We're going to do some circles. So just one direction. Feeling the shift of your weight. Back, side, front, side. You get the idea. Just allowing the spine to follow. Maybe bending the elbows. Just keep that one direction going. I realized I didn't put my computer on do not disturb, so let me just do that. Keep your movement going, keep your breath going. Then reverse the direction. And I want to encourage you to explore movement in your body without feeling like you need to have alignment, have cues, have feedback of correct or incorrect. It's all correct. It's just movement, and we're just making shapes. I was talking about this the other day with one of my private clients about how someone decided at some point that a shape would be a pose, right? All the poses were made up at some point in time. The postures are just one facet of your yoga practice, and it's the most obvious one because it's the most visible one. But it's all made up. They're all made up poses. And I don't say that with disrespect to the lineage of asana from the many different teachers, but depending on which lineage you're in, they're even taught differently. Come through center. Bring your forearms down, come into a forearm plank. So explore is my point. Someone made these shapes up at some point in time, and then someone refined it to teach it another way. which suited them usually. So how do the poses suit you? And if you're perfect, exactly how you arrived on your mat today, then you don't need to change for the pose. The pose needs to change for you. Release slowly down, Sphinx. Pull the elbows toward the feet, pull the heart through. Take a big breath in through the nose. Open your mouth like you're fogging up a mirror in front of you. Breathe the breath out. Inhale, breathe in through the nose. Open your mouth, fog up an imaginary window. Inhale. Do the same thing, but keep the mouth closed, fog up the inside of your mouth. With the inhale, draw the fog back. And then push it out. If you're comfortable with Ujjayi Pranayama, just working into that heating breath. One more breath here. Releasing down, tuck your toes, come into downward facing dog. Feel free to move around a bit here. Maybe look side to side. We're going to roll through our spine. So lift the heels up high, inhale. And then exhale, just kind of scoop the belly up, front ribs to back ribs. Like you're doing cat's pose, push the shoulder blades wide on the back. And then come through into up dog on the balls of the feet. Broaden across the chest, pull the biceps back. Chin to chest, reverse that back. Two more like that. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, roll forward. Inhale, up dog on the toes. And then chin to chest. Exhale, take it back. One more time. Inhale, lift the heels and roll. And then take it back. Right leg back with an inhale. Lots of control. Exhale, knee into your chest. Place your right foot forward. Left knee drops down. Rise, Anjaneyasana. Push into your front foot. Energetically drag the front foot toward the back of the mat. Push into your back shin, your back knee, your back foot, and pull it toward the front of your mat energetically. Left hip muscles engaging, glutes working. One more breath in. Release your hands down, tuck your back toes. Come onto the pinky side of your left foot and then turn your right toes to the right. Push down and lift up. Beautiful. Good, release it around, square off the feet. Take your right hand to your right calf or your ankle, and then just lift the left leg up. Easy standing splits, easy, easy, easy. Inhale, heart forward, plant your hands, step to plank. Breath in, exhale, lower to your belly. Cobra, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Left leg stretches back with control. And then exhale down the center. Place your foot forward. Put the right knee down. And then rise up. Engage the right hip. Yeah, push down into that back, whole back shin. Push into the front foot and then draw the foot and the back knee toward each other. So initiating from the roots to rise up. And when you do this action of the legs, you might start to feel like this little lift in the pelvic floor. And that comes from the ground up. You can't initiate the pelvic floor fully just by trying to initiate it. Use your roots. Take another breath in. Release the hands down. Tuck the back toes, turn onto the pinky side of that right foot, left toes turn, and then lift up. One more inhale. Exhale, come around. Take hold of your left leg with your left hand if it's okay, and then lift the right leg up. One more inhale, and then step the right foot back. Plant your hands, left foot comes back. Breathe in, floor or halfway chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing dog, inhale. And downward facing dog. So I teach a variety of back bends flowing to down dog, not because there's a hierarchy. So I don't start necessarily with the easiest one and work to like the hardest one. It's more about just introducing you to options that you can integrate as we start to flow. So if up dog doesn't suit you, Sphinx, Cobra, it doesn't mean it's an easier version. It's just an alternate. Lift your heels, inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Feet come to your hands. Halfway, inhale. Fold down, exhale. Rise, inhale, sweep up. Hands into your heart, exhale. Just finding rhythm in our breath. Inhale, rise, stay with me. Exhale, bow forward. Halfway, inhale. Bow down, again, exhale. Rise, inhale. Hands into your heart, exhale. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, folding forward. Halfway, inhale. Folding down, exhale. Rise, inhale. Hands into your heart, exhale. Rise, inhale. Bow, exhale. Inhale, halfway. Fold, exhale. Rise, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. Rise up, inhale. Bow forward, exhale. Halfway, inhale. Plant your hands in the ground, step back to plank. Pause, take a breath in. You choose chaturanga or the ground. Any back bend that you like with the inhale. Down dog, exhale. Lift your heels, inhale. Bend your knees, exhale, feet to your hands. Halfway, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise, inhale. Hands into your heart, exhale. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bow. Halfway, inhale. Take it back, lower down. Inhale, heart to sky. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Really nice, really nice. Inhale to your toes. Bend your knees, look where you're going. That's important. Bring your feet to your hands. Halfway, inhale. And then fold. Rise, inhale. Hands into your heart, exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale and bow. Halfway, inhale. Chaturanga. Move through. Skip it all together if it doesn't serve you. Right leg back, inhale. Right knee, right tricep, exhale. Inhale back. Cross to the left, exhale. Inhale back. Exhale, bring your foot forward. Back knee can drop down or stay up. Left arm comes outside your right thigh. And we twist. Beautiful. Same energy, pull the feet toward each other. So notice if you're like just dropping down, nothing's wrong with it. But see if you can like drop down and then pull the feet together. Notice how I'm not exaggerating that, I swear on my life. Pull the feet together. It lifts you up. And then it gives you the ability to sink a little deeper, but with control. Use your back toes. Wake up that back ankle. One more breath in. Release down with your exhale. Straighten the front leg, inhale. Melt and stay. Breathe. Rebend the front leg, turn the toes, all of them to the right. Sink down. And then push to lift up. Come around, standing splits, top of the mat. If you want, hold on to that right leg, lifting up. And then chair pose, feet come together. Good. Beautiful, beautiful. Pick up your right knee lifts up. Cross your ankle on your thigh, and then sink down. Beautiful. One more breath in. Rise up. Release your hands to the ground. Step your right leg back. Left leg sweeps back, three-legged dog. Left knee, left tricep, exhale. Inhale back. And then cross. Inhale back. Exhale, place your foot forward. Crescent, and then we twist it. Right arm outside the left leg. Pull your feet toward each other. Feel that lift. Easy, soft, constant breath. And the pressure of the arm into the leg is not greater than the pressure of the leg back into the arm. Find that balance. Equal opposites. One more breath in. And then release the hands. Straighten both the legs. Find some length blocks if you need them, and then melting over. Pull the heart forward, soften the front knee. Turn all of your toes to the left, sink down, and then lift up. And then come around, standing splits, top of the mat. Come into chair, top of your mat. And then left knee lifts up. Cross the ankle, and then sink down. One more inhale to rise up. Bring your hands down, step the left foot back. Right leg sweeps up and back. Right knee, right tricep. Trust in your body, it's all there. Inhale back. Cross to the left, exhale. Inhale back. And then exhale, place your foot forward. Left arm comes outside that right thigh. Hands can be in prayer. You can open the arms up if you'd like. Nice big twist, beautiful. Release the hands down, front leg straighten. Same sequence we just did. Rebend the front leg. Turn the toes to the right, sink down, lift up, come around to standing splits. Bring your feet together, chair. Right knee rises up. Cross ankle to thigh, sink down. Maybe go a little deeper, chest maybe comes closer to that shin. And then bring the hands down, sweep the right leg back, place it, left leg to sky. Left knee, left tricep, exhale. Inhale back, cross to the right. Inhale back, exhale, place your foot forward. Right arm outside the left thigh with hands together or arms open up. Release the arms down, straighten the front leg. Yes, beautiful. Rebend the front leg, turn all of your toes to the left and sink. Lift up, and then come around, standing splits. Feet come together. Chair, inhale, right together. They can be parallel, they don't have to be touching. Left knee lifts, rise up. Cross the ankle, sit, 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 sit. Bring the hands down. Left foot makes contact. Right leg sweeps up, stay with me. Right knee, right tricep, maybe extend the leg out. Inhale, up and back. Cross over, maybe extend that leg out. Inhale, back. Place the foot. Same sequence, twisting. Maybe wrap it this time, maybe not. Release, straighten the front leg. Rebend, turn the toes, sink down, push up and around, come into standing splits. Chair, feet come together. Right knee lifts, rise up, cross the ankle, sink down. Maybe hands come down to the ground. Don't go anywhere though. Maybe straighten that left leg and bow. Good. If you want, wrap, 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 wrap. Right foot around, left shoulder, left tricep. And maybe just get a little tip forward. Like you could take flying pigeon. You can do that a couple times. And then release the right leg all the way back. Left leg to the sky. Left leg to left arm, maybe extend that leg out straight. Inhale back, cross, maybe straighten the leg. Inhale back, place the foot forward. Twisting to the left. Any version in that twist. Release the hands. Straighten the front leg. Bend the front leg. Turn all of your toes to the left and sink. Push up. Standing splits, top of your mat. Chair pose. Left knee lifts. Take your time. Cross and sink down. Beautiful. And then maybe hands come down to the ground. Maybe you straighten the right leg and just give it a pause here. Stay there, or maybe start to wrap this left foot around the right shoulder or the tricep. Create a platform for your shin with both of the arms. And just take a couple little shifts. It's all just physics. So there has to be a little trust that you can take the chest down to get the legs up. Good. Take the left leg back. Right leg back. Chaturanga. Rise. And dog. Smooth out your breath. Really beautiful. Right leg back, inhale. Right knee comes to your right tricep, and then see if you can bring your right foot over toward your left tricep. So you're like in a floating pigeon pose. Inhale, up and back. Do that again, exhale, draw forward. Inhale, back. One more time, come forward. And then hold it. So there's a lot of the same energy here as flying pigeon, right? We just have the back foot down and we haven't made contact with this front leg. And then release the leg down. Lift up, active pigeon. Yes, beautiful. So instead of sinking down, like you're in a standing pose, squeeze the legs toward each other. Maybe arms come up. If you need support, support yourself. This kind of lifted pigeon is actually a little trickier if you're very bendy, but not having a lot of stability here. If you're on the tighter side, this might be like, you're like, this is where I always am. So if you're feeling like it's a lot of work, that's the intention. We're creating lots of strength in that musculature that holds us here. Release the hands down if they're up. Tuck the left toes. Right leg comes behind the left leg. Sink down. Yes, good. Stay here. Maybe reach for the foot or push and open into wild thing. Really nice. And then right foot top of the mat. Left hand's gonna come forward. Right hand comes to your right hip and left leg lifts up. If you've got a block, use it. Roll the chest open, power up the back leg. Yeah. And then right hand up to the sky. Revolve half moon. Yes. Awesome. Yes, beautiful. One more inhale. Hands come down to the ground. Make your way to down dog. If you want to start working to kind of get in the hands a little more, take a little hop or two for handstands. That's up to you. And then make your way into down dog when you're ready. Little pause. Reconnect to your breath. Come back to that state of observation. Left leg back, inhale. And then left knee to left tricep. Start to bring that right foot toward the right wrist or elbow. Inhale back. Same thing, exhale. Floating pigeon. Inhale. Exhale. And then release it down. And then lifting. Where is your breath? Where is your mind? Come back to your breath, come back to sensation. One more, inhale. Release the hands, tuck the back toes. Now roll onto the left pinky side of the foot, bring the right leg around. Sorry, left leg around. Right leg is straight. Stay here, take a nice little stretch there, or push from the ground up into wild thing. And then start to pivot around, left foot to the top of the mat. Right hand comes forward. I love a block for this pose. Left hand to your left hip. Kick that right leg strong back behind you. Start to turn the chest open by pushing the right hand down. Scoop the belly up, left hand to the sky. Last inhale, and then both hands down. Little pause if you want, hands down. And when I say handstand, I hope you know that doesn't mean that you have to hit that beautiful, perfect handstand straight up and down. If you're in your hands and you're trying to stand on them, that's a handstand. When you're ready, back to down dog in whatever path you'd like. Lift your heels, inhale. Bend your knees, exhale. Look forward, feet to your hands. Halfway, inhale. Breathe every bit out as you fold. Chair, inhale. Hands into your heart, left arm outside your right thigh. Revolve chair. Hands can stay here, arms can open. If you really want to take an arm balance, go for it. Beautiful. Come back to chair in the center. Right knee lifts up, cross your ankle on your thigh. And then come forward. You don't have to change from here. Maybe you bring the hands down, you can play here. If you want, maybe looking to find flying pigeon. So here's the deal. We're like constantly trying to muscle our legs up off the ground. The easiest way is to tip your torso forward. It's just physics. It's a little teeter-totter. So hands come down. You gotta shift a little forward to actually lift up. And then maybe that left leg extends back. We're gonna go through Vinyasa to down dog, or just stay in chair pose at the top of your mat if you're over the Vinyasa. Take a few breaths. From down dog, heels lift, knees bend, feet to your hands. Lengthen and fold. And then we're all in chair. Hands into your heart. Right arm outside the left leg, and we start to twist here. Any version of twist that you want, any version of twist that you like. Good. Good, good, good. Yes. Beautiful. Come back through center and chair. Left knee lifts. Cross the ankle. Sink down. Find where you need to be. Maybe you need to be in a forward fold with none of this nonsense. Find where you need to be. If you want, play, hands to the ground. Wrap the foot. A tip forward in order to actually lift up. You can kind of play with this leg. You don't have to hold it out the whole time. Maybe you keep it in tight. And then when you're ready, we'll all go through Vinyasa. We'll meet in down dog. Skip it if you don't want to go through chaturanga. From downward facing dog, right leg back, inhale. Floating pigeon again. Bring that right knee out wide. Bring the right foot toward the left arm. Lower down without touching, and then lift back up. Lower down, lift up. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Now place the leg down. Right arm to the right foot. Maybe elbow to the inner foot, and twisting to the left in single leg pigeon. They're all just offerings. If it doesn't work, you skip it. Use your intelligence to choose what you need. Use your intuition to choose what you need.
Thinking back on some good times we had with some bad people, like I should have saw she was see-through or he was evil, like I wasted my good experience with these people, like guess it was meant to be. You was teaching me.
Really nice. Release through center, tuck the back toes. Right leg comes behind left leg, sink down, and then open up. Yes. Right foot steps, top of the mat. Stay up on the left toes. Straighten both legs as much as you can. Left hand stays down. You decide where you place it. Right hand to the sky. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. One more breath in. Release the hand down. Back to plank. Make your way to down dog. Left leg back, inhale. Floating pigeon, so bring that shin forward. Lift up, lower down. Lift up, lower down. Lift up, lower down. Let's go one more time. Lift it up. And then place it down. Good. Left hand can come to your left foot. Little twist here. Maybe elbow. Really good. So foot is pushing back against the hand or the arm or whatever you're making contact with. Last inhale. Release it. Tuck the back toes. Left foot comes around behind the right leg. Sink. Ooh, wild thing. And then left foot steps forward. Straighten both of the legs. Keep the back heel lifted. So it's a little bit more balance here. A little more lift from the ground up. Turn to the left if it's okay. Stack the hands. You can move this right hand wherever you need it. Use a block if it's better for you. Really nice. This time, release it out. Walk your hands over to the right and come into Prasarita Padottanasana. Wide leg forward fold. If you are a headstander and you like to take it up, go for it. If you want to change the arm variation to whatever feels good to you, go for it. Basically, I'm just looking for these legs. Everything else is up to you. Really nice. If you went into headstand, come back down slowly. And then everyone lengthen your spine up halfway. I'm not mirroring you. I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm doing. Right hand is going to come forward. Left hand reaches over to your right foot. And then spiral the chest open. Let some weight come into this right hand that's overhead. Maybe even bend the elbow a little bit. Get a little strength, almost like you're doing a little mini push-up here. Push into the hand, come back through center, switch sides. Let some weight come into that left hand. Good. Release that. Come around, hands top of the mat. Step back, plank, your path to down dog. Inhale high to your toes. Exhale, bend your knees. Look where you're going, feet to your hands. Halfway inhale, fold, exhale. Chair, inhale. Left knee lifts, cross over the right ankle, thigh with the left ankle. Sink down, left hand to left foot, just like we did in pigeon, or maybe left elbow to foot and hands in prayer if you want. Good. This is perfect. Any one of those is perfect. If you would like to start to work toward grasshopper, it looks like this. Your hands come down. You try to get your left foot as high on your left tricep as you can. You create a shelf. Chaturanga arms. And then maybe that right leg extends toward the top of your mat. Pull the heart forward, breathe. And then come back. Same way you came in. And then listen, release the left leg, right hand, floor or block. Left leg extends back, unwind that twist into half moon. Maybe bend the top leg, find your foot, and then kick your foot into your hand, engage the left glutes. Bend your right knee, lean a little forward, kick that left leg back slowly, warrior two. One more inhale, hands top of the mat. Listen, step your left foot to the top of your mat. Malasana, sink down, take the feet as wide as you need to, garland pose. Yes, really good, beautiful. Lift 1/4 of an inch, just barely lifting up. Last breath in, forward fold, exhale. I'm actually gonna turn directions, you're fine, you don't need to change anything. I just wanna be able to face you. Come into chair with an inhale. And then right knee lifts up, cross your ankle to your thigh, and then sink. And then right hand to right foot, or maybe right elbow to right foot, or maybe right tricep to right foot. This doesn't have to change, by the way. You don't always have to take the next thing. So you can just stay here. This is a pretty challenging twist, right? It's like a balance pose. If you want, hands can come down, standing on your right tricep, kicking your left foot out to the side. Coming back out the same way that you came in. And then unwinding this. Right leg goes back. Left hand comes down, floor or block, half moon. Yes. Massive expansion. Stay here or bend the top leg, find your foot, and then kick away, squeezing that right glute. Lean a little forward, bend the front leg, the left leg. Start to stretch the right leg back. And then from there, warrior two. Yes, beautiful. Draw the feet toward each other, get that lift. One more inhale. Hands come around. Bring the right foot top of the mat. Take the feet as wide as you need them to be. Malasana. This is perfect. Stay here. Stay here. Maybe you need a forward fold. If you want, we're just going to play with some lift off. Hands come down. Little kick up. Land lightly. And then little kick up. Good. And then everyone forward fold. Halfway inhale. And then step back to plank. Inhale to your belly, exhale. Take the hands, stretch them back to your heels in the direction of your heels. Lift your feet up, Shalabhasana. One more inhale. Release it down. Rest the head either on the hands, or you can turn the face to the side. Repeating that. Inhale, lift. Stretch the arms back. Don't lace the hands, but try to get the hands together. Don't lace them, just try to get them together. Whoo, triceps. One more inhale, and then release it down. Turn the head to the other side or stack the hands, rest the forehead again. Repeat that, or Dhanurasana, or Cobra, or Up Dog, or some prone back bend. One more inhale. Release it down. Pause. So if that was all you wanted in back bends, perfect. Stay here, breathe. If you need a child's pose, go for it. We're gonna go one more time if it's there for you. Any one of those. And then downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward. Half splits, full splits, you decide. And then just like we did in pigeon, there's this sense of lifting, of the legs drawing toward each other, the feet drawing toward each other. If you need hands here for support, use them. If you want to start to work your way into a longer split, block under your thigh, under your hip. You can even keep the front leg still straight. Still bent. Good. If the front leg is extended, carefully notice how you come out. Draw the front leg back. Bend the front knee. Squeeze the left glute. Find the back foot if it feels okay. Push the foot away. Beautiful. Yes. Good. One more breath in. Release, and then downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward. Right knee down. Straighten the front leg. Any version of Hanumanasana. You're also welcome, I should have said this on the first side, don't worry if you want to try this and you feel like you're not going to be balanced. That's not true. Just if you want to try it, you can take your foot out a little bit wider, get just a little bit of external rotation and see how that feels on the leg. You can do it in the full version. You can do it in the half version. So if it feels like constricted to have your feet and your legs at hips distance, try taking that front leg a little wider. See if that changes the dynamic for you. You have the freedom to play with this. Like I said, somebody made this up at some point in time, right? And it was probably somebody who was good at it. Like where, like me, like I actually, these splits I couldn't always do. I could always do these straddles. Like I always say, I think I came out of the womb in a split. But the things that we're good at get perpetuated, right? So if this pose is challenging or doesn't work, who cares? Last few breaths. Carefully draw the front leg back. Bend the front knee. Option to reach back and find the right foot with your left hand. Good, release it, downward facing dog. Bring your knees down, couple of options. Thunderbolt to sitting your hips back to your heels. If you like Hero Virasana, where you take the feet a little bit apart and then you drop the hips between the feet, you're welcome to go there. If you like Supta Virasana, taking it back, you are welcome to come here as well. Please just be careful with your body. Some days this pose is like absolutely not even marginally on the agenda for me. Like I literally am like, I can't do it. And other days I'm like, oh my God, what's the difference today? So really be smart about it. Don't do it just because I'm putting it out there. Do it because it's one of those days where you're like, yes, this feels fantastic. Good. There's probably a couple of you that would like to push your hands into your heels, lift your hips and bring the top of your head down. And then we're going to carefully come on out of this and then swing the legs around. Option to finish your practice seated like we started, or to lie down and take Shavasana. So you choose where you want to go. If you want to take legs up the wall, go for it. Allow your eyes to soften. Allow your breath to take the natural process of just softening and releasing. And don't judge what comes up for you. Just experience it. connect yet again to your breath. Notice your thoughts. Notice your body, your physical being. And then if you're lying down in Shavasana with your legs up the wall, just make your way to sitting in a way that's soft and graceful and kind. Once you're seated, bring your hands to your heart. And in this last moment together, really honoring that you showed up today and how you showed up on your mat, the perfection of who you are. Breathe together. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bow your mind to your heart. Inhale, rise again. Let your eyes open gently. Thank you for your practice. Have a great day.